In today's world, we often take the humble fork for granted, considering it an essential tool for dining. However, one might find it surprising that the dinner fork is actually a recent invention. With a history spanning only a few decades, the fork is a mystery to most people. As most history is concerned, archaeologist documents place the origin of the fork around 2000 BC, where bone forks-like utensils were discovered in the Gansu province of China. These tools were supposedly used for several hundred years, but there is no evidence suggesting if they were used for cooking, serving, or eating. Fork-like tools also have been found dating back to around 1500 BC in Egypt, Rome, and Greece, but were primarily used for cooking and serving. The fork only began to appear as a dining utensil around the 4th century in the Byzantine Empire. However, this practice was not widespread. One of the first actual documents recording the use of a fork as a utensil dates 1004 CE and tells the tale of Maria Argyropoulina, a Greek niece of Byzantine Emperor Basil II. According to the document, Maria would use a golden two-pronged instrument to eat her meals. During the time it was still normal to partake in meals using one's hands, and her use of a fork was not appreciated by society. Members of society claimed it was arrogant and also noted the fork's resemblance to the devil's pitchfork. Surprisingly, even in medieval Europe, the use of knives and spoons was common, but forks were not yet a regularly used tool. The fork only gained popularity as a dining utensil during the Renaissance, particularly in Italy. This gradual shift from eating with one's hands to eating with a stick began around the 17th century. Initially, however, forks were considered to be luxury items and typically were only used by high-class citizens. Officially, the fork was introduced to a French court in the 16th century by Catherine de' Medici, an Italian noblewoman. And as European cultures explored other parts of the world, the fork was introduced to different regions and contributed to the global adoption of the fork. Who knows, if it weren't for these two great ladies, we might still be eating with our hands. The history of forks is a fascinating journey that reflects the changing cultural norms and dining practices of different societies. It is peculiar how only a few hundred years ago things were much different. Is there anything you find fascinating about forks? Let us know in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and we hope you have a forktastic week.